Hi, I'm Alena Huberova and you're watching my series 10 Dead Lessons of Pitching Your Business. Today I want to talk about the next sin, which is reacting badly to challenging questions and comments. I want to tell you about one of the business meetings that I attended where we had quite a situation. Imagine this. We had a very passionate entrepreneur on one side and a highly opinionated investor on the other. So the entrepreneur started with his business page and it sounded wonderful. He really had a great business idea. And when he finished, the investor started to ask questions. And I do have to say that some of the questions were, yes, very tough, very challenging. And he even made some remarks that were a little difficult. Now, to our surprise, the entrepreneur got very defensive and he started to argue his case with comments such as, "No, this is not the case. I don't know where you got your information from." Oh my God, I could not believe what I was hearing. He was literally digging his own grave because his idea was great, but he forgot one very important point, that the investors are not only investing in the business idea, in the business, but they're investing in the people. And they want to work with people who are open, who are good team members, who are good to interact with. And unfortunately, he gave us not a very good example. It was such a shame. Believe it or not, this is a situation that happens fairly frequently. And I know that it's sometimes so difficult to manage these situations and to manage the difficult questions from difficult people, but it is in our own interest to learn how to do it, because the last thing we want is to alienate the very people who could help us grow our business. Okay, let's talk about how to react in situations like that, how to respond to difficult questions from difficult people. The first step, take a deep breath. If you start breathing really deep, you calm your nerves down and you keep your emotions at check. The second thing you do is you listen. You focus single-mindedly on the person talking and you listen for everything. You listen for what they say, the words. You listen for how they say it, their body language, their tone of voice. And you listen for why they say it, their intentions. If you manage to do that, well, brilliant for you, because you will fully understand the question and you will have very powerful clues about the intention behind the question. And again, that will enable you to respond in a much better way. Okay, so take a deep breath, listen very, very actively, and third, respond with respect. Honor the other's opinion. I'm not saying that you should be agreeing with the person, but you need to honor their opinion. Imagine that you receive a comment that you absolutely disagree with. So one way to go is, "Oh no, that's wrong, you're wrong." We already established that that's not going to take you too far. The second way to respond to this is, "I see your point. I understand exactly where you're coming from. Now, there's another way to look at the situation." Or you can say, "I see exactly how you feel that way. Let me share my point of view." Blah, blah, blah. You will be perceived as someone who is considerate, who is respectful, and who is open to feedback. In other words, good team player. And the second, you will literally disarm the person in front of you, and you will prevent any potential power games. Remember, this is all about relationship building. In order for your business to grow, you need other people to help you. And so you need to be able to handle interactions. Next time you get into difficult situations, facing difficult questions from difficult people, please remember this. Remember to pause, to take a deep breath, to listen actively for what is being said, how it's being said and why, and then respond with a lot of respect. I hope this serves you. Please like it, share it with your colleagues, comment, and of course stay tuned for more communication tips from me.